Have fun with the weekend's highlights of the European League of Football, presented by Ghazi, the official main sponsor of the ELF.
It's a family affair. Sandro Platzkummer's playing for the Frankfurt Galaxy as he tries to finish up his medical degree. But the Platzkummer family is well known. Well, here's another fellow who makes his name for the Raiders, Tobias Bonatti, the Ferrari, getting upfield and scoring the first touchdown of the ball game. Thanks to a lovely piece of running and a 50-yard touchdown from the man they call Bonatti. Tobias Bonatti. I'll tell you, he just absolutely runs like a finely tuned Italian sports car. It's such an important dimension. Spread formation. Duvel lined up directly behind the quarterback. Play action fake. Spiller. He is spilled almost immediately. Coming up and closing hard is Gian Walls. Reed intercepted. Gian Walls comes up with the interception. Tobias Bonatti in an all-Austrian affair. All the receivers up to the top of the formation, save for a tight end down to our side. And Bonatti gets the give. Bonatti loose. Bonatti's going all the way. Fourth gear, fifth gear. Goodbye. Arrivederci, auf Wiedersehen, and scampering in the end zone. Tobias Bonatti. 13-0 affair, but let's look at this one again. As Bonatti, well, he really wasn't touched. He was just in the midst of a whole bunch of humanity there, and nobody secured the tackle. And the man that his teammates like to call Bonasti said, "Auf Wiederschnitzel." Wasn't even that much of a track meet in the end. It's not go for it, but you know, Hereford is just as happy to go into the locker room trying to work out a 14-point deficit. He needs to be careful because Gian Walls is. Anyway, he's given his instruction to the Mercenaries to try to keep the Raiders from inflicting more damage. Platzkummer throwing to Marco Schneider, complete. Schneider still on his feet, but he goes out of bounds at about... Packed his bags yet once again and shipped off for Switzerland. The ball is down, the kick is up. Flag down on the play, I don't know what that's all about, and we're not going to get an indication.
Get your Game Pass now. Follow your team and watch every game live, on demand, on all devices.
Apologies for the dropout, which Carey's was very pedestrian, but we know that he was very instrumental in keeping that Mercenaries offense moving along, as he does right here on this carry. Mercenaries with a manageable 3rd and 3, and they'll stick with that same formation. Weed throwing deep. And finally, Tirol 40-yard line. Reed off the play action with plenty of time to throw. Finds Bovell out of the backfield, down to the 15, called the 14-yard line. And here come the Mercenaries. Yeah, the Mercenaries may find themselves right back in the thick of things. Going into the end zone, touchdown, Schmidt. Ismail Schmidt with the catch and the TD. And the Mercs get themselves up on the scoreboard. Of Terrell Bovell is this. But it will be Walls taking the ball just to the other side of the 6-yard line. He's already at midfield. He hurdles over the last man, but in doing so goes out of bounds. Jan Hinder, a reasonable effort, but they're just going to have to get some more points up. And I'm happy to entertain the idea that the Mercenaries can win this ball game, but let's see if they can score. Well, I put the jinx on it, and look what happens. Interception by Jan Meyerhofer. I think I'll just use him to help push the line a little bit. Hazelwanter getting the give, and indeed he'll follow Rodlauer into the end zone. Another look at the Hazelwanter touchdown, and you saw the work that Rodlauer did on and to exploit. But I know that Bovell has some other ideas about the matter. Spilla gets the ball just past the 30-yard line. Bovell behind Weed. Play action fake. Weed a bit unsure as to what he wanted to do. Finally flips the ball upfield and ill-advised. Bagladian guilty of theft, and he'll be very happy to plead guilty. The Raiders don't have the most formidable opponent next week, as they will travel to the cathedral city of Cologne to face the Centurions. But sometimes sexy ain't what sells. Well, this is sexy. This is very sexy indeed. This is almost X-rated. My goodness. It's a monumental ask. The lefty. Well, he had some time, and now he's run out of time, well and truly. And they do get to play a home game, but it's going to be against the Raiders. Hazelwanter still going down to the 21-yard line. And Lucas Hazelwanter, he wants to get one of those big, long touchdowns like back-breaking. And the Mercenaries find themselves right in the thick of it. Hazelwanter scampers into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, run the time off the clock, sponsored by the good folks at Citizen Watches. And in doing so, maybe even score a couple more points. Trundling all the way down into the end zone, Jan Wiesauer getting the lead now for the Raiders. And this is a 51-yard scoot from Jan Wiesauer. Wiesauer are the Mercenaries now. We'll leave the German language jokes to those who can do them better than I. And Connor Miller amongst others. And wish the Mercenaries a safe trip back to Switzerland and good week of practice.